Hey everybody, welcome back to our Esports in Education online course included with the book and obviously available online. In this video, we're talking about college level esports programs, some of the most innovative colleges and universities that have esports programs and scholarships. And then we'll look into more detail about the facilities that they're building and the ways that they're supporting students to build careers for the burgeoning esports market. All right. Let me show you guys where we are in this course so that we can get some perspective, and we'll jump right into it. Let's go over to my whiteboard here and take a look at where we are today. So here we are. We've already talked about the history of video games, the history of esports. We've talked about the study of esports, and we just took a look at the top esports tournaments and leagues. Now we're going to look at college esports programs and really look at what some of the top people are doing in the industry. Really excited about this. Let's jump into it. All right. So again, this is all outlined in our book. Congratulations to some of these college level programs that are kicking butt out there. First of all, we talked a little bit about the National Association of Collegiate Esports. This is called NACE. This is the umbrella for college and university esports programs. NACE currently has over 60 recognized programs from colleges and universities across the USA. It is a member-based organization that puts a strong emphasis on esports scholarships and the instrument for driving varsity esports development. NACE actively works with colleges and universities to build their esports programs. And I've got a list of what we consider some of the top 5 esports programs, and then we'll go into 3 of them in more detail to really look at the facilities that they're building out, the scholarships that they're offering, and the infrastructure that they're putting in place with their academic programs. So the first one we're going to look at here is Maryville University of St. Louis. I'm a big fan of St. Louis. I got married there. They're the winner of the 2016 League of Legends Championships. Maryville University, and this is at the Collegiate Star League of 2017, they had an unbeaten run of 40 wins in League of Legends. It's incredible. It's a huge honor. And they put in an esports program really early on. And the fact that they won that much really put them on the map as a university that's not only leading in esports as far as winning is concerned, but kicking butt out there with great esports programs. Now, Robert Morris University in Chicago, Illinois, has been offering some great scholarships. In fact, they've had their League of Legends team in place since 2014. So 7 years now, or 6 years now in 2020, long before other programs were offering scholarships at the college level. Robert Morris University of Illinois became a pioneer in esports because of this, and their partnership with major corporations has helped build one of the best esports facilities in the United States. Miami University, which is not in Miami, Florida, they're based in Oxford, Ohio, was the winner of the National Association of Collegiate Esports Overwatch League in 2017 and the runner-up of the League of Legends Invitational for 2017. The school's esports program was started in 2016, so 4 years as of 2020, and they've really been involved with esports and become a leader, so much so that other schools in Ohio, like Ohio State University, have been following in their footsteps because so many companies are looking to hire students who are educated in the esports careers that they are really leading that path. And I'm just so proud of what they've done there. The University of California, Irvine in California was the first public university to create an esports team. The university boasts a top-notch facility located right outside of Los Angeles, and the school's esports scholarship program is ahead of its time in terms of scholarship amounts offered and the quality of its academic programs in media, design, game development, and the esports market in general. The University of Utah is one of the most comprehensive esports programs in the United States. The university offers an undergraduate degree in gaming and game development, and it also has one of the largest scholarships amounts for any esports program. University of Utah and then also Ohio State University have been quoted in some different magazines and articles that have been coming out about the NCAA, and the NCAA kind of saying that esports is not a real sport. And they've spoken out against this and found ways to work around the NCAA to offer esports as a real sport. Now, some college level programs that I want to talk about today. First of all, there's over 125 varsity level esports programs registered with NACE. We talked about that. And the educational organizations have been long on the spectator side of online gaming, are now becoming hubs for innovation in esports. So we're starting to see esports really become developed into higher education. And, these schools are offering scholarships in order to attract talent so they can build teams that can compete on a national stage. Here I am actually at the StreamGeeks Summit in New York City, where we were hosting an esports tournament. That was a really interesting tournament where we had a completely student-run video production team. And we're going to talk about some of these new other schools that are putting in melding video production and live streaming with the esports tournaments. And that's a really important part of a good, well-rounded esports program. So let's dig into Harrisburg University, not far from where we are in our studio here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. It's a private STEM-focused school located in Harrisburg, which is Pennsylvania's state capital. It was founded in 2001, so the school's only 19 years old, but it places an emphasis on science, technology, engineering, and math. So it's not out of this world to think that Harrisburg University would be interested in esports. An interesting reason why Harrisburg University has been making national headlines is because it's offering full ride scholarships to students. And it actually has a student named Eric Carell, a 22-year-old, a high-ranking Hearthstone player who left Central Washington for a full ride scholarship at Harrisburg University in 2019. And in an age when college education can be unaffordable, Carell only has $40,000 worth of student debt from Washington. So, being awarded a full ride scholarship for esports is no small deal. It's a life-changing opportunity. And so Harrisburg University, is really all in on esports. They've got an annual esports tournament called the Harrisburg University Esports Invitational, where students compete against other local teams. And you got to keep in mind, this school only has a student population of 750 kids. Or students, I should say. These are college level students. And so making esports players on the campus, they're a really big deal. And, the school actually went 33-0, okay? 33 wins, 0 losses in the first season competing in the varsity Overwatch League. The school currently has 26 student athletes, and all of whom play League of Legends, Overwatch, and Hearthstone competitively. And the university has actually recruited former esports athlete Chad Smeltz to be the head coach. In a report by The Atlantic, which is a nationally read paper and news outlet, schools like Harrisburg University are playing an entirely different game compared to other schools. They're willing to treat college-level esports like Alabama treats football. And such forward-thinking programs are helping educational institutes grow and attract students. So takeaway here, look at what a small STEM college can do. When you go all in with esports, you show the world that you care. You show the world that you are all in on something that is a major growing aspect, and they're making national headlines. And the president of the university was saying that the national headlines here are so valuable to them that it was one of the best ideas that they've had in a long time as far as marketing the university and showing how forward thinking they are. Now, esports and media has really become an important part of the Newhouse School in Syracuse University at New York State. In 2018, Syracuse University put its proud 140 years of history behind esports. The University Newhouse's school already had courses for esports, or for media and communications, but it decided to launch a new course called Esports and Media. The course was launched in collaboration with Twitch, the world's largest esports streaming platform, and according to the school, the course will give students a holistic view on the esports industry. It will incorporate a full history of esports journey from obscurity into a multi-billion-dollar industry that it is today. The course hopes to be able to train students for a variety of esports career at a rate that matches the industry's growth and demand for trained professionals. By partnering with Twitch, the university is ensuring that the course will stay on top of trends in the industry. In fact, Twitch even meets with the school regularly. I met with Travis and Garvey from the Twitch team on the educational side of Twitch so they can remain relevant to what students need to thrive in the sector. Newhouse School has also said that the class will have its own dedicated channel for Twitch for live streaming. And this is what I think is so important, because Twitch works closely with the school to arrange guests for shows that bring in that live broadcast and streaming element into the curriculum. So they're hoping to give students insights into the entrepreneurial side of the gaming industry, guiding students to opportunities for making meaningful contributions to the online gaming scene, helping students understand the esports intersection of media and broadcasting, which I think sometimes is glossed over by a lot of these programs, so my hat's off to them for that, offering competitive lessons in esports history, an explanation of esports technologies and the various business models in play. We talked a little bit about that in this course, those free-to-play business models that are really taking off. An in-depth look at the parts played by teams, leagues, tournaments, and the streaming services. And they're providing students with the ability to work directly with esports organizations and in the production of original content that the industry needs so much. So by having that live streaming portion of the whole curriculum and the course and the facility and equipment to do that, they're really preparing students for the next generation of what we can expect. So the Newhouse School, Syracuse University, great job, such a cool school, did an awesome job giving those students those insights into that, all of those different platforms that's available. Now the Hub Esports Arena and Gaming Lounge is actually in the University of Washington in Seattle. And the University of Washington is taking a little bit of a different approach to the convergence of esports and education. The university actually completed and opened its first 1,000 square foot gaming center. The facility makes the University of Washington the biggest public university, to have a space entirely dedicated to esports. The idea behind the creation of the center is to serve as a meeting point between students of the university and companies in the gaming center. I think it's so smart to have this nucleus for the gaming culture at the university. And among other things, the facility is designed to host sponsored tournaments and generate income for the university by offering gaming as a service. So students, faculty, and staff get discounted rates, but the facility is actually still open to the public as well for competitive hourly rates. So the University of Washington says it's trying to bridge the gap between student communities at the school and the 23,000 jobs in interactive media that are available at Seattle alone. And providing a space where professional esports events can be held, it hopes to take student experiences of esports beyond casual gaming. We talked about in this course, it's so important to have these common ground spaces where we can go from being a fan of esports gaming to being a creator in the space and understand what it means to be in this industry and a part of it. And I think it's something that's so popular, and so I'm so excited for the university to be doing this. Now they have 40 high-end gaming computers, 2 virtual reality systems, a complete broadcasting station to live stream to Twitch. Again, this broadcast side of the industry is so important. There's so many non-gaming jobs, so many non-athlete jobs to be had, from being a producer, a writer, a journalist, a content creator, an on-camera talent, a play-by-play announcer. We're going to talk about all of these in this course, but obviously the University of Washington gets it, and they're doing a great job with these 23 unlocked PC games and six unlocked VR games. Great job. Can't wait to talk about the future of esports and education with you guys in our next video. That's all I have for college-level esports programs. If you like this video, let me know about the comments, guys. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think. Thank you for watching. Let's get on with this course. Our next video is about starting an esports program and the future of esports in education.